Hey guys, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. So we are talking more about my curriculum picks for the coming 2025-2026 school year. And I'm excited about these because these are for my first grader. So my last video was sharing my kindergarten picks, and then today is going to be my first graders or upcoming first graders picks. And then I'll be sharing my next couple videos will be family subjects and like extracurricular type or fun family subjects. And I'm excited about these because I don't know, it's always fun, the oldest one, because there's always new things that you're doing. I feel like with my kindergartner, there are some new things, but a lot of it is stuff that I did with my kindergartner this year that I'm going to be doing with my kindergartner next year. Whereas I feel like going into first grade with my oldest, I don't know, you get to try new curriculum and new things and their new books and things you haven't seen before. And as a teacher, I don't know, that's always kind of fun to have something new. Because I feel like when you do multiple children and you use the same thing, even if it's really good, it just doesn't feel as fun because it's not new. I know it doesn't bear on if it's good curriculum or not. It's just, fun. And so I've been having fun going through my first graders picks and really getting those cemented and finding what I love. And I'm looking forward to trying some new things. So I don't want to just jabber on and waste your time. Let's just jump in. We're going to jump in with math. You probably know what I'm about to say, but we're going to be continuing with math with confidence. And I am sorry if the glare on these is bad for you guys. I'm hoping not, but it's what it is. Um, yeah, I love math with confidence. It works so, so well. And I'm looking forward to jumping in my kindergartner. Well, she's right now in kindergarten, soon to be first grader. I don't really know which one to call her in these videos because we're talking about both. She is just racking up first grade math with confidence and doing amazing. She's a little bit ahead of herself in a lot of things. So as you look at my picks, some of these might seem a little bit more advanced, and that's just because she is advanced. So we're looking forward to second grade math with confidence and getting my hands on this and getting to teach this. And I think this is going to go great. I don't see any problems with this coming up, but you never know. But right now we're loving it. It works super well for her. She likes math. She's learning math. Like, what's not to love? Okay, and then kind of with math, I think logic. And we are going to be trying to continue the Building Thinking Skills series from Critical Thinking Company and going into the primary one, which is for grades K through first grade. She did the beginning series, which is the preschool through kindergarten series. And this is one of those picks that we're going to try, but I'm unsure of, to be totally honest. This changes complete styles from the ones we were doing in preschool and kindergarten. And I want to give it a shot because I do like some things, but I'm unsure if this is one we'll actually do all the way just because the style changes and I'm not sure if I like it. So we're going to try it. We're going to see how it works. We're going to see what it does for her. And if we don't like how it goes, we'll just drop it. But we're going to give this a shot. So that's math and logic. I think a large bulk of the stuff we're trying with her this year actually in the language arts department that I'm excited about because she is so far ahead of herself in language arts. So with the reading, she's currently reading like second, maybe third grade level words. Comprehension is getting so much better. So we're not doing phonics instruction with her, but she's also like only just coming out of kindergarten. So I don't want to entirely drop reading with her. So we're going to continue what we've been doing towards the end of this school year. And we're going to continue with this Wise Owl polysyllabooks, which is essentially long words broken down into syllables and then a paragraph in which that word is used. And she's just reading a page aloud to me a day. And we're going to keep going with this until we finish this book. Maybe we'll go through it again. Just to continue that practice with the longer words and to continue her reading out loud, making sure she's pronouncing things right, making sure she doesn't lose any of her phonics skills. So we will be reading this. We're also going to continue with McGuffey readers with her because these are great for reading practice out loud to me. And then as she narrates back the story, this is great. She enjoys the stories and I really, really like the readers, not as a phonics program, but just as additional reading practice. So we're going to continue with this. And then for handwriting, I don't have a hard copy of this book or I've already torn it up. So I'll just pop a picture up here. We're going to be doing handwriting practice made fun. And we are using that currently, and we're just going to continue. It works really well for her. I will probably do this maybe 2 times a week. And then on top of this, I'll probably have her do some copy work some of the other days from either our history or her McGuffey or some of the literature that we're going to be reading or science. I don't know, something. I'll probably have her do some additional copy work where we can practice not just handwriting, but like punctuation and stuff like that. A little bit of practice with those things. So that will be for her handwriting. And then we are also going to continue with first language lessons. She is just wrapping up book 1 this year, and we're going to move right into book 2. I love this so far, and I'm really hoping this works as well as it has this last year. She's retained a lot, she's learned a lot, but it's been so gentle and so quick, and it just hasn't it's been like the perfect level of grammar instruction for her. So we're gonna continue with that, hoping that works just as well as it has this year. And then we have 2 more things. So we have for spelling, and I shared a video a while ago, well, I mean, not that long ago, of my conundrum over spelling and picking between 2 different curriculums, and we have cemented that pick. It was what I thought it was gonna be. We are going to try a non-traditional spelling approach. It's a word study approach, and we're gonna use Words Their Way, and this is within sorts word of sorts for within word pattern spellers. So this is, I think, book 3 out of 5 to this series of Words Their Way. Um, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes. I'm really hopeful that this is going to really work for her. Um, she's really good with her words, with her phonics as a whole. She doesn't spell right, but she spells very phonetically. And she picks up on the rules and the patterns really, really well and really, really easily. Language arts is like her strong suit. And I'm really hopeful that she's going to enjoy this and that this is going to do really good for us. So, yeah, I'll probably be sharing along the way some sort of flip through or lessons. You guys can get a peek inside this at some point. But I'm really looking forward to giving this a real good try. So that's going to be our spelling. And then last for language arts, we are going to do writing and zero. Now, this is one I've kind of waffled on. Initially, I was like, well, maybe I'll do writing with ease. And then I thought, well, maybe I don't need to do any writing, just really work on her phonics. And I don't need to do any writing. To be clear, I don't feel like you have to do writing in first grade. And I wouldn't with every child. But for this child, she is advanced. She is writing tons on her own. She loves to write stories. She loves to write letters. She loves to write. Like, writing is not a burden for her. And so I knew I was interested in IEW down the road. And so I found this teaching, writing, and this is the teacher's seminar, along with the DVDs for like an amazing price. It was a fraction of what it is new. And this is the newest edition of that course. And so I had gotten this just to go through, to have on hand, because I wanted to go through this before I taught it in future, if we use their theme units or whatever. And so this month I was like, I have it on hand. Why don't I just go through it since I have some time? I had cleared my schedule of some things. And so I went through this month and I am sold. I love it. And initially I hadn't planned to pick this up in first grade, but we are picking this up in first grade very gently. We're not going to do this entire thing. And I'm not going to be using their workbooks or their student teaching DVDs and course. I'm going to be doing it myself, which they clearly state in this teaching practicum that you can do it yourself. You can use your stuff from your history, your science, your literature, and teach writing to fit within your own homeschool. And that's what we're going to do. So we are not teaching this in full. We are not teaching all the units or all the techniques or any of that. I'm going to go very, very slowly and we're going to have fun. And don't mind scribing for her, a lot of it. If she's tired, the amount of writing, whatever, we'll do these as group activities a lot versus like, it's not going to be like, oh, you go do this by yourself. This is going to be stuff that we're going to do together. And as she loves it, she can incorporate it. But my goal is to have fun with this because she loves writing and I think she will have fun with this. I think if I teach her some of the techniques and the keyword outline and rewriting from something else, I think that's actually going to be something she's going to love. So I'm actually, of all the things I have out here today, this is one of the ones I'm most excited to do with her. I'm also loving this because it fits right in with narration, which I've been reading a ton on and really looking forward to incorporating more with her this year. And I feel like this is just kind of a form of narration, a lot of the writing, because you read something, you make an outline to remind yourself of what it is, and then you retell it. And so I feel like this is just hand in hand with that idea already. And so I'm super excited. I think she is going to love this. And my goal is to make these fun writing lessons between her and I that surround what we're already doing in school, not additional stuff. So yeah, this kind of is a last minute ad because like I said, I didn't plan to do this. And, after doing it, I'm like, yeah, we could totally do this. Yeah, this is so at her level if I do it the right way. So that is what we're going to be doing for writing. And yeah, I'm excited about them. Okay, so that's her language arts. And I feel like that's quite a bit. Not too much for her, but I feel like we bar a full course, I don't know, of language arts for her this year. And then her other stuff, So I don't really have a category, just the stuff that isn't like math, logic, language arts type stuff. I'm going to be having her continue to read these Christian Liberty Nature readers. We've been reading these this year, and she reads them on her own and then comes and tells me what she read just so I can, help her keep that comprehension going and gauge how much she's getting. So we're going to continue with these next year. They're quick, they're easy, they're independent, which I do like. I can send her off to do this while I'm working with her younger sister. Um, and they're fun. I think they're well written, enjoyable. So we're going to do that. For geography, we are going to do two things. We are going to do the 180 Days of Geography 1. So she is doing the kinder level this year. It's been going fine. It's, again, good independent practice, good practice just following simple instructions. And I think as much as the geography, which I do think she will get more geography in this than she did in the kindergarten level, and I think she will gain from this. But as much as that, I really value her having a set of simple instructions to read and to follow. And I'll help her when she needs it, but I think it's a good skill for her to be gaining. And this, I feel like, just really works on that well. And they're super short. They're not a ton of busy work. So we're going to do this. And then along with this, and I don't have these books yet, I need to buy them still. But like I said, I can put pictures up for you. We are going to be doing Draw the World and Draw Asia along because it will go right alongside with our history this year, which I will be sharing in my next video. So I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself. But I think this child is ready to do that. And it's going to be short. We'll do a little bit each day. I do love these books. I love how easy it is to just make it teeny bit and how much it is them, not me having to do it. So I'm hoping that works well and she enjoys that. And then the last thing we have for her is she is currently doing, and she will continue this coming year to continue with Hoffman Academy. We've been doing it for about a month and a half to 2 months now with her. It's going so well. She loves it. It's her favorite thing. She begs to do a new lesson. She loves to practice. She loves to play. She's picking up on it. It's perfectly leveled for her. So we're going to definitely continue with that for her school year, this coming school year. Okay, so I think that is everything. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to know what you guys are doing for your first graders or kindergartners or second graders, anyone around this age. And I will also link in the description below any review videos I have for any of this stuff that I've already completed. If you want to see inside or want me to do a review of anything here that I haven't already done, please comment below and let me know because I'm totally happy to do that. And keep your eye open for my next couple of videos so that you can see what we're doing for our family subjects and our extracurricular picks.